Hi everyone, welcome back to Quirky Pineapples. If you're new here, I'm Vina, a plant-based recipe developer and food blogger, and I'm back with another What I Eat in a Day. And something that I just learned is that recipe development can be a little tricky sometimes. So you'll see that I started out trying to make some oat banana pancakes, and I mean, oh, they were such a fail. Like, this is what we got. That's what we got. And here's the thing, tastes good, but not gonna work as far as a nice, delicious breakfast. They're a little squishy and they didn't quite work out right. So I ended up just pulling out some pancake mix and making these instead, which look a lot better. So I made these instead. I always have pancake mix on deck, and I really wanted pancakes today. Like, it's a nice chill day. Husband and I went out for coffee. I went for matcha and we had a nice walk by the lake. And so it just felt right to have pancakes this morning. And that's what I crave most weekends, but I haven't been making them lately. So I finally was like, you know what? I'm going to make some healthy oat pancakes. Yeah, but it's not gonna go to waste. I did put it in the oven to try to make baked oats instead, because like I said, the flavor of it is really good. So I put it in like one of my little white ramekins and put a few like chocolate chips on top and put it in the oven. So I'll keep checking on that, and hopefully maybe I'll have a nice baked oats recipe. But as far as it staying together on the pan to make pancakes, it just didn't work. But I'm not gonna give up. I'm still gonna try to make a good oat pancake recipe, but I don't know what happened there. I don't know. But yeah, so with my pancakes that I'm having right now, they're just like the Birch Benders pancakes. They have like an organic pancake mix that is vegan, which is really helpful. So I always just keep like a jar of it ready to go. And so that's what I did. And then I made a chocolate syrup out of like maple syrup, some hot water, and a little bit of sea salt. And it's actually really good. So I'd seen a few other people like make a cacao based chocolate syrup. And I always keep cacao in my cabinet. So I was like, ooh, that could be really good. So sweet breakfast today. I don't often have sweet breakfast. Usually it's like tofu scramble or something like that. But this time I definitely wanted a nice sweet breakfast. I apologize. I have my windows open because it's a pretty warm morning, and I'm hoping that you're not hearing like trucks going by and things like that. But yeah. All right, so I'm going to enjoy my breakfast, and then today is a cleaning day for me. So I'm going to be cleaning up, trying to do laundry, different things like that. It's kind of a busy day, which is my fault for saving my chores for a weekend, but it's fine. So I'm going to nourish myself a little bit, have some water, and then I am going to start cleaning up. So I will probably show you guys a little bit of my cleanup. If you watched my videos before, you've seen me clean up and do all kinds of things, but I know sometimes people like to watch, other people do the things around their house. I know I do. And I thought it was a little strange, but it's kind of relaxing. So hopefully if you watch me clean my house, you'll find it relaxing. And then I'll see you guys back at lunchtime. right, so it's lunchtime and I'm having a tofu wrap. I was gonna do chickpeas, but I kind of didn't feel like mashing up chickpeas and things like that. So I had I think it's like a baked teriyaki tofu, a baked teriyaki. I can't talk. I had a package of baked teriyaki tofu in the fridge from Trader Joe's, and it tends to be just a little bit bland. So I put a little bit of like some clear soy sauce that I got when I was in Japan, and it's actually pretty tasty. And so I tasted a piece of the tofu and it almost tastes like deli meat, which is kind of nice. I've really been into like the pre-baked or pre-cooked. Uh-oh, my clothes are dry. But I've been really into the pre-baked or pre-cooked tofu from the store, mostly because it just seems to make things a little bit easier, especially for sandwiches, because the tofu tends to have a lot of protein. Just this one alone, I think the lavash wrap that I have it in is 8 grams of protein, and then the tofu itself is 14 grams. So that's what, 22 grams of protein, and that's not counting the hummus and the carrots and cucumbers and everything else that I put inside of the wrap. I've actually not used that type of tofu for a wrap before. I think I've used, what other type of tofu? I think I've baked my own before and it was okay. So I kind of want to see if it tastes good. Mmm. That's pretty satisfying. So altogether, I think you guys saw, I put hummus, a little bit of Dijon mustard. I put spinach, carrots, cucumbers, some heirloom like baby tomatoes, and some vegan feta because I've been obsessed with vegan feta lately to add like an extra like tang to things. I think what really would have been good in this is if the cucumbers were pickled, or if I had like some pickled radish or pickled onions, just something pickled for a little extra tang. But altogether, it's a pretty good wrap. I've been sick of sandwiches, so I'm like, oh, a wrap, even though wraps and sandwiches, they live in the same community, right? But yeah, so this is what I'm having for lunch as I'm taking a break from cleaning. And then after I finish eating, I'm just gonna get back to cleaning and trying to like organize the house before the startup of the work week. But yeah, so I will see you guys back at dinner time. So it's dinner time and I just made a Harissa gnocchi, like chorizo spicy pasta type situation. I don't have a name for it. I found this recipe or a similar recipe on Pinterest where it was gnocchi and sausage or chorizo and it was harissa flavored. So I pretty much used a version of the creamy harissa butter beans recipe from Shakayla of Sweet Greens Vegan, and then added in the gnocchi and some chorizo. Kind of changed up both recipes to kind of make it my own. And I've tasted the sauce, but I haven't tasted like the dish as a whole. But my God, it looks really, really good. So let's give it a taste. I don't usually like to do a ton of taste tests, but I've never made this before. So, oh goodness. Oh man. So, oh, this is really good. It's got like extra kick to it from the chorizo because the chorizo is already a little bit spicy. And then I topped it with some vegan parm for a more like cheesy flavor. Oh my God, this is good. This is really good. So I would say if you wanted to make this, to refer to Shakayla's recipe and then add the gnocchi and add the like vegan chorizo. And I just use like the Trader Joe's one. It's kind of weird. It comes in like it comes like kind of like a folded sausage in like plastic. So I had to, yeah, you saw it, but it is pretty good. Oh my gosh. This is a really, really good dish. Man. Like I can't exactly claim it as my own because it's a combination of two people's recipes, but it is good. So maybe I'll leave the measurements and everything in the description because I did change measurements from the original recipes to fit this. But yeah, this is really good. Oh, I'm going to really enjoy this. This is going to be a really good dinner. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe and like. And if you stayed with me this far in the video, then go ahead and put the pancakes emoji, or you can put the word pancake in the not the description box, but in the comment section, and I will try to give you a like and comment back. Most of the time I comment back to everyone. But yeah, if you stay with me that long, then do that. And I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for joining me again. Don't forget to check out Quirky Pineapples for more recipes, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.